Hey there, friends! Welcome back to Book Summerics, where we break down the best books to help you grow, think, and transform your life. Today, we're diving into one of the most eye-opening books I've ever read, Give and Take by Adam Grant. This book will change the way you think about success, networking, and leadership. If you've ever wondered why some people rise to the top while others struggle, you need to hear what Adam Grant has to say. I'll be honest, before reading this book, I always thought that success belonged to the most competitive and aggressive people. But Give and Take completely flipped that idea for me. It turns out the people who achieve the highest levels of success aren't the ruthless takers, but the givers. But here's the catch. Not all givers win. Some burn out and get taken advantage of. The key is knowing how to give wisely. So, if you want to learn how generosity can actually be your biggest asset and how to avoid being exploited, keep watching. Section 1. Givers, Takers, and Matchers. Which one are you? All right, let's start with the big idea of this book. People fall into three categories: givers, takers, and matchers. Givers help others without expecting anything in return. They share knowledge, mentor others, and support their colleagues. Some givers succeed massively, while others struggle. We'll get into why later. Takers always put themselves first. They take credit for others' work, hoard resources, and only help when it benefits them. They often look successful at first, but their selfishness eventually catches up to them. Matchers believe in fairness and balance. They give, but only if they get something in return. If they help you, they expect you to return the favor. So, what do you think you are? A giver, taker, or matcher? Let me know in the comments. I used to think I was a matcher, balancing give and take. But this book made me realize how powerful strategic giving can be. Section 2. Why Givers Rise to the Top and the Bottom. Here's something surprising. Adam Grant's research found that givers are both the most successful and the least successful people. Wait, what? How does that even make sense? Well, there are two types of givers. The struggling giver, the doormat. These givers are so focused on helping others that they neglect themselves. They give so much that they burn out or get taken advantage of. The successful giver, the smart giver. They help others, but with boundaries. They know when to say no and how to protect their own goals. This was a game changer for me. Before, I thought giving meant saying yes to everything. But Grant teaches that the key to winning as a giver is learning how to give without getting drained. Section 3. How Givers Win in Networking. Most people think networking is about taking, grabbing opportunities, climbing the ladder, making connections to get something. But Grant proves that the best networkers are actually givers. They introduce people, share ideas, and offer help without expecting immediate returns. They create long-term goodwill, which pays off later in unexpected ways. They play the long game, understanding that generosity returns in unexpected ways. A great example from the book is Adam Rifkin, a successful entrepreneur who built an incredible network by simply helping people connect. Years later, those connections opened doors for him in ways he never imagined. So the next time you're networking, instead of asking, "How can this person help me?" try asking, "How can I help them?" That mindset shift changes everything. Section 4. How to avoid being exploited as a giver. Now let's talk about the biggest problem givers face, getting used by takers. Nobody wants to be a doormat, right? Here's how to protect yourself while still being generous. Say no more often. Help when it makes sense, but don't sacrifice your own goals. Look for other givers and matchers. Work with people who reciprocate generosity. Call out takers. Takers rely on silence. If no one exposes them, they keep taking. Adam Grant gives a great example of how organizations can stop takers by creating a culture where generosity is rewarded and selfishness is called out. Think about companies like Google, where people succeed by sharing knowledge, not by hoarding it. Section 5. Final Takeaways. How you can apply this book. All right, let's wrap this up. What can we learn from give and take? Be a smart giver. Help others, but don't sacrifice yourself. Give first in networking. Focus on creating value, and success will follow. Protect yourself from takers. Set boundaries and surround yourself with the right people. Success is a long game. Generosity builds trust, relationships, and unexpected opportunities. For me, this book was an absolute eye-opener. It changed how I think about success, leadership, and relationships. If you're someone who wants to be successful without being ruthless, this book is a must-read. Let's talk. So, what do you think? Are you a giver, taker, or matcher? And have you ever seen takers win in the short term but fail in the long run? Let's chat in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more life-changing book breakdowns. This is Book Summerix, and I'll see you in the next one.